You had the desire, but what was it like coming into the curriculum and 9 to 5 and how it's all broken down? Was that difficult? And if you were to, so was that difficult?
It wasn't really difficult for me, being as though I had a set time to, go to sleep, wake up, eat, do whatever I had to do to get ready. It was really easy for me to adjust to, being as though I like being early and not really the type of person who likes to be on time with things. It was never me.
Yeah, no. So you ended up figuring that out, though, pretty quickly? Or
Yes.
Like, how do they track? Do they track and monitor how people, come in and
yes,
don't come in?
The
What
clock
is that
is
like?
a big thing. So if you were running late, you would have to call this number to pretty much state your name and what you're doing, like where you're at, like your status, pretty much.
So like an accountability.
Yes. So that's what Europe would actually do. It's just a lot of accountability.
Has that been beneficial for now that you're in the corporate environment?
Oh, yes, most definitely. It's been very beneficial. So if I ever had an issue that came about, whether I got sick, I would let my manager know right away.
Wow. So you'd communicate?
Yes.
Now, was that not the norm before, or do you see that with a lot of people?
I'd say beforehand it was difficult to communicate with people. I didn't realize how big that was in the corporate environment up until, now.
Yeah.
So communication is key.
It's crazy. I remember, a lesson I learned from a mentor once was I fell asleep on my phone, and it was like super early. I was supposed to work with this person. It was like a training environment, like a gym environment. And I usually would have just not told the truth. Like, I'd made an excuse. But I told him, hey, I fell asleep on my phone. And he's like, it's a good thing you didn't make an excuse. Show up tomorrow. And it just changed my whole perspective. So, like, in a sense, what I'm hearing from you about Year Up, it's almost like a year of that. That's powerful. Yeah. So soft skills, right? They focus a lot on the hard skills as far as you have this job with IT and understanding all of this different things for Chase. Well, what about the soft skills? Can you break that down? Like, what are some of the things that you've learned?
Networking was a big piece for me. It was hard for me to approach people and just introduce myself. I wouldn't be here today speaking to you, if I wasn't confident enough. I had a confident kind of barrier. And that was something I had to break out of. So I had to put myself in difficult situations or, uncomfortable situations and learn to get comfortable with it.
Yeah. I think you crushed it. You seem pretty comfortable.